And your last name?
Morris, Morris.
Okay. And presently you are still married to Logan Morris, is that correct?
Correct.
And he's the defendant on this action?
Correct.
And during the course of your marriage, you became pregnant, is that correct? You had a DNA test for, and correct? The pregnancy that you recently had a baby, is that correct?
Lisa Akins versus Randall Akins. Today is Monday, April 29th, 2024 at 10:11 a.m.
Court will note the appearance of Mrs. Kirkpatrick on behalf of the plaintiff, defending appearing in pro per. The matter is before the court on the plaintiff's motion to amend parenting time order. Ms. Kirkpatrick.
Yes, Your Honor. This is a post-judgment motion to change the parenting time in this case. And we are working from a judgment of divorce from June 16th, 2017. There are 3 children, 15, 10, and 7 currently. They live in my client's primary custody, go to school here in Kalamazoo County. What has occurred recently is that there's an issue regarding the supervision that the defendant is providing for the children when they're under his care. And there was an incident earlier this year with regards to he leaving the children home alone, his children and his girlfriend's children, and the girls had gotten into liquor and because they were unsupervised, and my client was contacted by the daughter who was very upset about the situation. It looks as though Mr. Akins likes to use Addison, who's 15 years old, as the supervisor or the babysitter for all of the children together when he and his girlfriend go out and leave them alone. That's a lot of children for her to be watching, especially overnight or late into the evening, such as that particular day. On this situation, Children's Protective Services was contacted, not by my client, but by someone else in regards to the supervision that he provides. He does live approximately an hour away from my client at this point in time. He's moved 3 times and with 3 different women since entry of the judgment. And the circumstance that he is providing in the home for them is uncertain if it's going to occur, and he just keeps moving them to different places. Now, we understand that he intends to marry this current one, but we believe that he does not provide appropriate supervision or home life for the children, and the children are becoming more and more uncomfortable with the situation as time goes on. We do not believe that it is appropriate to use the oldest child as a supervisor or babysitter for all of these children. And it's our understanding that that is what he plans on doing this summer with all of the children while he and his fiance are at work. And so we're asking that there be an evidentiary hearing, that there be a change of parenting time made in this matter to reflect a different schedule for the summers, that he be ordered not to use the oldest child as a daycare provider for the children. And as I indicated, that there be proper supervision made for the children while they're in his care. We would like, until there is an evidentiary hearing, that his extended parenting time be suspended.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Akins, what's your response?
They have never been left alone overnight, ever. As far as the alcohol, no Child Protective Services was ever called. That was my fiance's ex that called for a whole different reason. That was already taken care of. There's a case number completed. They found nothing wrong with it. 2, I was joking with Addison when I told her she would have to babysit all the kids. You're right. I did say it jokingly. We were all laughed. 2, there are 2 15-year-olds here. Yeah, and if they were to stay the summer home while we're at work, there's 2 15-year-olds here for 6 kids. They all take care of themselves. And as far as the alcohol incident, I made them dump every bit of alcohol we had in the house out. I don't condone drinking in the house for minors. They dumped every ounce that we have in the house out. And as far as me being gone, there's been 2 times I've been gone besides grocery shopping when I asked them if they would want to go with us, and they do not want to go grocery shopping. There has been 2 times besides grocery shopping when I left them here. And yes, we are getting married in August. And I also asked Lisa if I could have the kids for that time, with no response yet.
Okay, well, you have to work that out. Okay, anything else, sir?
That's what I got.
Okay, well, the court will find that it is not inappropriate to leave the kids with 15-year-old to babysit for a short period of time. The court would state that, again, it wouldn't be appropriate if the 15-year-old is stuck doing the extended parenting time in the summer for the entire time the parties might be working. But as Mr. Akins had stated, for the times that they've went and got groceries or went out for a limited period of time, that's not inappropriate. So the court doesn't find any basis to change the parenting time on that particular basis. And as a result, the court is simply going to caution Mr. Akins, don't have the 15-year-olds providing the daycare for the entire time that the children are with you in the summer, because kids do get into different things, and it's questionable as whether the 15-year-old could supervise kids for that long of a period of time. So I'll leave that up to you, and if something else comes up, then I'm sure the matter will be back, but I don't find any basis at this time to modify parenting time, so I'm going to deny the motion. Mr. Akins, you're going to have to do, as you're the prevailing party, you're going to have to do an order denying the motion and submit it within 7 days, and then that'll get entered at that time.
Do I do that in the court or the courthouse?
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Or you can prepare it at home and then just file it, but all I'll do is just say, title it, order denying motion, and state, reference the motion, state that it was heard on today's date and that the court denied it. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You're free to go.
Bye.